Gayanganj, the hidden land of immortal sages, myth, mystery, and real experiences. High in the silent, snow-covered Himalayas, beyond the reach of modern maps and satellites, lies a mysterious land spoken of in whispers by monks, yogis, and spiritual seekers for centuries. This hidden realm is known as Gayanganj, the legendary land of eternal wisdom, the abode of immortal sages, and a center of divine knowledge. For ordinary people, Gyanganj exists only in myths and spiritual literature. But for certain yogis, sadhus, and monks, it is believed to be a real yet hidden dimension, a sacred place that appears only to those spiritually prepared to perceive it. Some claim to have accidentally reached its boundaries. Others say they were invited. A few rare individuals narrate astonishing experiences of meeting its inhabitants. This essay explores the mystery of Gyanganj through historical references, spiritual beliefs, and experiences shared by saints and seekers. Whether literal or symbolic, Gyanganj continues to fascinate humanity as a symbol of ultimate knowledge and immortality. What is Gyanganj? Gyanganj, also known as Siddhashram, Shambhala, or the land of immortal masters, is believed to exist somewhere in the higher Himalayas beyond Tibet and India. According to ancient yogic traditions, it is a hidden spiritual kingdom. It is inhabited by highly advanced yogis and siddhas, perfected beings. Time flows differently there. Aging and death are said to be transcended. Only spiritually evolved individuals can perceive or enter it. Many spiritual traditions describe Gyanganj not just as a physical location but as a higher dimensional realm, visible only to purified consciousness, mentions in spiritual and yogic traditions. Although not found in mainstream history books, references to Gyanganj appear in Tibetan Buddhist texts describing Shambhala, Nath yogi traditions of India, accounts of Himalayan siddhas, oral stories of sadhus and monks. Some yogic traditions claim that ancient rishis like Mahavatar Babaji and other immortal masters reside in such hidden spiritual centers to guide humanity silently. In these traditions, Gyanganj is considered a university of cosmic knowledge, where advanced souls learn and guide the evolution of the world. Why Gyanganj is hidden? According to spiritual masters, Gyanganj cannot be found by ordinary exploration. It remains hidden because it exists in a higher dimension overlapping our physical world. Only those with purified mind and egoless consciousness can perceive it. It reveals itself only when the seeker is spiritually ready. It cannot be reached with ego, curiosity, or adventure alone. Many sages say Gyanganj is not discovered by walking, it is discovered by awakening. Real-life experiences narrated by sadhus and seekers. Over the last century, several monks, yogis, and seekers have narrated astonishing experiences related to Gyanganj. While these accounts cannot be scientifically verified, they are deeply respected in spiritual circles. Let us explore some of these remarkable stories. 1. The experience of a Bengali sadhu in Tibet. In the early 20th century, a Bengali sadhu reportedly traveled across Tibet in search of higher spiritual knowledge. According to accounts preserved in spiritual circles of Bengal, during deep meditation in a remote Himalayan cave, he encountered two radiant monks dressed in simple robes. They spoke fluent Sanskrit and Bengali and seemed to know his thoughts. They told him, "You have come far, but Gyanganj cannot be entered with curiosity alone." The monks guided him for several days through unknown paths. He described reaching a valley surrounded by luminous mist where the air felt unusually light. He experienced intense peace, time seemed to slow down. He saw structures resembling monasteries but glowing with a subtle golden light. However, just as he attempted to move forward, he lost consciousness. When he awoke, he found himself back near his original cave. Yet he felt spiritually transformed. He later told disciples, "Whether I truly reached Gayanganj or its boundary, I cannot say. But I returned a different person." 2. A Tibetan Lama's account of a hidden valley. A Tibetan Lama narrated an experience recorded by his disciples in the mid-1900s. While meditating in a high Himalayan valley, he reportedly entered a deep trance state. In that state, he saw a radiant city with crystal-like buildings, monks in white robes, a great central temple emitting light. He described meeting a master who communicated telepathically. "This is the realm where time does not bind us. We watch and guide humanity silently." The Lama was told that only those who abandon ego and worldly attachment can enter permanently. After returning from meditation, he described the experience as more real than waking life. 3. The story of a wandering Naga sadhu. A Naga sadhu from North India shared his experience with fellow ascetics during Kumbh gatherings. While wandering alone in the Himalayas for years, he lost his path during a snowstorm. Exhausted, he collapsed. He later recounted waking up in a warm cave where 3 radiant yogis sat in meditation. They gave him herbal drink and spoke gently, "You cannot come here by effort alone. You were brought here to learn silence." He stayed there, according to his memory, for several days learning advanced meditation techniques. When he left, he realized that only a few hours had passed in the outside world. He believed he had reached either Gayanganj or a connected Siddhashram. 4. A modern mountaineer's strange encounter. Even some non-spiritual travelers have reported unusual experiences. An Indian mountaineer shared an incident from a remote Himalayan expedition. While exploring an uncharted region near the Indo-Tibetan border, he and his team noticed unusual lights at night, a distant structure resembling a monastery, chanting sounds with no visible source. When they attempted to approach, thick fog suddenly covered the valley. Their navigation instruments malfunctioned. Within minutes, the structure disappeared completely. Local villagers later told them, "Some places are not meant for ordinary eyes. You were fortunate to return, though not spiritual." The mountaineer admitted the experience changed his perception of reality. 5. Experiences shared in yogic traditions. Many yogis claim Gyanganj is real but cannot be reached by physical travel alone. According to them, some reach it through deep meditation, some meet its masters in subtle body or dreams, some are guided there after long spiritual discipline. Certain gurus in India have hinted privately that their own teachers belong to hidden Himalayan spiritual centers like Gayanganj. However, they rarely speak openly, saying, "Sacred knowledge must remain protected from curiosity and misuse." Description of Gayanganj according to spiritual accounts across different stories and traditions. Descriptions of Gayanganj share striking similarities. 1. A luminous valley, a hidden valley surrounded by snow peaks, often covered by mystical fog. 2. Radiant monasteries, structures that appear simple yet emit subtle light or energy. 3. Immortal or long-living sages, beings who have mastered meditation, prana, life energy, consciousness beyond death. 4. Advanced knowledge. It is said to be a center where cosmic sciences, yoga and tantra, spiritual evolution, universal harmony, are studied and preserved. 5. Different flow of time. Many accounts suggest time flows differently there. Days may feel like minutes, or vice versa. Is Gayanganj physical or spiritual? There are 3 main viewpoints. 1. Physical hidden location. Some believe it exists physically in remote Himalayas but is protected by natural and spiritual barriers. 2. Higher dimension. Others say it exists in a higher dimension overlapping Earth, visible only to refined consciousness. 3. Symbolic inner state. Many masters explain Gayanganj as a symbol of the highest state of awareness within every human being. According to them, when ignorance ends and wisdom awakens, 1. Enters Gayanganj, and that is, within. Why do masters remain hidden? Spiritual traditions say the sages of Gyanganj work silently for humanity, and those are 4. Guiding spiritual evolution. Protecting sacred knowledge, maintaining balance of the world, inspiring great saints and thinkers. They remain hidden to prevent misuse of their knowledge by ego-driven people. Modern fascination with Gyanganj. Today, with the rise of spirituality and curiosity about hidden worlds, Gyanganj has captured public imagination through books and documentaries, stories from Himalayan travelers, teachings of spiritual gurus, internet discussions, and research. Yet, genuine spiritual teachers caution against treating it as an adventure destination. They emphasize inner transformation over physical search. Conclusion: the eternal mystery. Gyanganj remains one of the greatest spiritual mysteries of the Himalayas. Whether it is a hidden physical land, a higher dimension, or a symbol of ultimate consciousness, its message is clear. True knowledge comes from inner awakening. Ego and curiosity cannot reach higher wisdom. Spiritual purity opens invisible doors. For centuries, monks, yogis, and seekers have spoken of this sacred realm with reverence and humility. Some claim to have glimpsed it. Some believe they were guided by its masters. Many simply feel its presence in deep meditation. Perhaps the real purpose of Gyanganj is not to be found on a map, but to inspire humanity toward wisdom, peace, and enlightenment. As one Himalayan sage beautifully said, when the mind becomes pure and the heart becomes silent, the gates of Gyanganj open within. Is Gyanganj a real hidden land in the Himalayas, or a spiritual realm within human consciousness? The answer may lie not in searching the mountains, but in exploring our own inner world. Perhaps one day, when humanity is ready, the mysterious land of knowledge will reveal itself again.